Hello, everybody!
Hello, welcome back to episode 7 of the Lens podcast. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Sakshi.
And today, we're doing a little get to know you episode.
More like a 73 questions with Vogue, but instead 35 questions with Sakshi and Nathan.
Yeah, we gotta avoid the copyright, but also, we just want the community to know us.
Yeah, we're in deep,
Right.
And I think it's time you should know some of our favorites and some of our least favorites. So here we are.
Yeah, and I'm sure some of these will spawn DMs or whatnot where people will ask about one, and they'll end up somehow being its own entire episode.
We're here for it.
And we're here for it.
We love you.
Yeah, so we have in front of us, the audience can't see, but we have in front of us 35 questions written down, and we're going to kind of alternate between them.
Yeah.
And we'll ask. So I'll ask the first one, and we'll both answer.
Yeah.
If you could be in any place right now, where would you be?
I would be somewhere in Spain. I've always wanted to visit. Beautiful architecture from everything I've seen.
Yeah, you love Spain. We've been over this in
No,
private
literally.
before. Not baffling in that Spain's a weird place, but just your love of it, despite never being there.
I mean, yeah, it looks gorgeous, and I've studied it a little bit, and I think it would be a place I would want to visit. It has some features that suit me, aka sunlight.
The sunlight's good, especially recording here in Ohio, where as of last week, it's now dark at like 4 p.m. every day. I would do probably go back to LA would be fun. I know it's not anything grand, but
Guys, you should have seen my facial expression right now. I was just like,
the
Nathan,
disgust.
are you sure?
I don't know, I think realistically it would be cool to travel somewhere. I haven't been to Europe, so London, Amsterdam, Berlin, any of those would be cool.
I love how you said Europe, like it's such a big...
Yeah,
it's a continent,
somewhere.
but yeah, I think I would want to be in Asia. Anyway, okay, the next question is, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Gen Z people who can't text back. We are Gen Z. We have grown up on these phones, right? I have it on me 24/7.
Would some classify that as an addiction? Nathan?
Yes. But that means text back.
Yeah.
Like, do not play games, text back.
Yeah, just say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heart the message, thumbs up, something. Too many people in Gen Z are like, oh, sorry, I forgot to text back, which is unfathomable to me.
Yeah, it's like, just respect me,
Yeah.
Just communicate.
You should be better at this. What about you?
My biggest pet peeve is people acting dumb for attention.
Yes.
I hate
Or
when people do this. There was this one person, I still know them, unfortunately, but I absolutely dislike this person because they act dumb and they find so much joy in pretending to not know things. And the worst part is, everybody feeds into their nonsense.
yeah, acting dumb or acting helpless.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like go hand in hand.
Yeah, you're not being very smart right now. You think you're being very interesting, but you're just dumb. So stop doing it.
Yeah. Okay, question 3. Favorite season?
My favorite season is summer. Obviously, I love summer. I live for summer. If summer could exist 365 days a year, I would be the happiest person on earth. Late night sunsets, it's hot outside, you can swim, summer parties. What's there to not love, Nathan?
Everything.
Why? What do you like?
I'm team fall because you can layer up and look fashionable without being super sweaty and feel gross. Better holidays.
I guess.
Halloween's far superior to anything in the summer.
4th of July.
Halloween's better, and Halloween, you get in a whole spooky gothic atmosphere for at least an entire month.
I guess.
So I like it more.
I guess. Okay, next question. Nathan, are you a day person or a night person?
I want to say day person.
Yeah.
If you follow me on Twitter, which if you're not, you should, Nathan_J Baldwin, I tweeted last night, I'm in my honk shoe me era, where it's like you're like a old sleepy person.
Uh-huh.
Because it's like, no, you know this firsthand. 10 p.m., I'm in bed. I'm snug as a bug.
No, he literally is. The other day I wanted to text him about something. I was like, Nathan, are you awake? I gotta tell you something. And he's like, no, I'm in bed with a mask on, but I can talk to you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Goodbye. What about you? You didn't answer.
I don't know. I think I'm a night person back home
Sure.
in India because I love the view from my bedroom. It's gorgeous.
Sure.
I think in the US though, I have this deep appreciation for sunlight because we don't receive it all the time. So I think here I'm a day person, but back home in India I'm a night person.
The moral of the story so far is I think you need vitamin D supplements.
I think I do. I think I really do.
Okay. This one will probably trip you up. What is your major? And for everyone listening, especially your family, what do you want to do with your life with that major?
So my major is finance. I don't know what I want to do with my life and my major. Did you see that pause?
Yeah.
I was thinking, I don't know. I strongly believe that sometime in my, like, when I'm in my 30s or something, I'm gonna go back to school and relearn something like, gems and jewelry. So I personally feel like my area of study will just change, but I genuinely don't know what I want to do with it.
I'm gonna be pretentious about this because
Of
it's
course.
me. I'm getting a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration
I cannot roll my eyes
with a
more
specialization in real estate and a minor in political science with a pre-law track, which is a really long-winded way of saying real estate, but I study politics and I'm going to law school after.
than that. Wow.
And
How unique.
right? Not like the other girls. And I don't know. I say I don't know. I very, very much know.
Exactly.
I'm very.
Why are you lying, Nathan?
I have this very well thought. No, law school, and then want to do corporate law, and then start my own companies, and then hopefully once those are going well enough, have kind of that passive enough income where I can kind of go and shift into public service and do politics.
Love that. So, I think what you want to do is not very directly related to what your major is.
So I want the first company I want to start is real estate related.
Okay.
So that'll kind of be the cornerstone will be related to my major.
Okay, that makes sense. What's your favorite TV show?
Why did I have us write down this question? I don't know the answer. I think I have to give it Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay.
It's not the show I watch the most.
Yeah.
It may not be the best overall, but it's an amazing show. And like since watching it when it was coming out in 2006 or whatever to now, it's been there. And it's a great show.
Love that.
What about you?
My favorite show is Modern Family.
Never seen
I
it.
love Modern Family. I love the characters, love the family dynamics. I have rewatched the thing at least thrice.
Is Modern Family a sitcom?
Yeah.
I don't do sitcoms, so I've never seen it.
I think it's a sitcom, I think. If
From what
I'm
I
not mistaken. Yeah.
think of knowing it, yeah.
Yeah.
Comedy types,
Yes.
yeah.
I love Modern Family.
Alright. Similar question. Favorite place?
Y'all know the answer if you've been listening to our podcast. New York City. I love New York City. My mom's gonna listen to this answer and laugh because she literally tells me, like when she calls me, she's like, it's so obvious from your podcast that you really like New York City and
Yeah.
like Nathan
It
really
will
seems
only
to
get-
like West Coast.
It'll only get more obvious as these questions go on.
literally. I love New York City.
I'm convinced we go in your head, it's just Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z playing on repeat in your head.
Literally, it is. It actually is. I heard that remix. You know the remix with Frank Sinatra's New York and then it leads to the Empire State of Mind song.
No, but that would be good.
It's amazing. It makes, you know how you feel when you have like your favorite food and you get like this sensation that passes through your body. Like it's just a satisfaction. I have that when I listen to the song. I heard it 10 times.
Sure, I'll chalk
this
it up to
weekend.
you're saying ASMR.
Yes.
But with that song. It sounds good.
Yes, ASMR. That's
think-
precisely it. What's your favorite place?
I'll throw the bone out to Mackinac Island,
I love how you're so modest about it. I'll
Like-
throw the bone out.
right? Because it's for those that don't know, it's a island off the coast of Michigan. Like right
Okay.
between...
Ew.
Right? Also context, Ohio State students in a week 2 weeks, Thanksgiving weekend, we have the game
Of our lives.
against Michigan, and it's very intense. If you don't know it, I encourage you Google the game Ohio State, that team up north. You'll see what we're talking about. But yeah, it's like right between where like the glove and the Michigan and the Upper Peninsula is. It's just a really beautiful place. Cars are banned there. We've talked about
nice.
like walkable infrastructure before.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like horses and bikes.
Love
So,
that.
yeah.
That sounds very like old era, like environment
Yes.
and everything, but it also gives like an island vibe. I
Yeah.
love that. Okay, next question. I kind of lost the order of who's asking
I think
the question.
you asked.
But if you could be one animal, which animal would you be?
I would be a hawk. Because I want to fly. I think flying would be cool. And like if you're like a dove,
Yeah.
like let's be real, if you're not a human, it's like a eat or be eat world. And I would rather not be eat.
That's
So
fair.
I'll go with hawk. Special shout out to Xerxes the hawk. The very unofficial mascot of Ohio State.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
What would you be?
I don't know. I didn't think of this when I wrote the question down. Because for me, there's a distinction between what's your favorite animal.
And what animal you
And
want to
yeah,
be.
I've never
Yeah.
thought about what animal I would want to be. What is that noise? It sounds like tap dancing, no? A little
It's like,
bit.
yeah, if I don't know if audio picked up, it sounds like someone's tap dancing or like speed boxing, like speed
Yeah.
bag boxing. So apologies if you hear that in the audio. We're not able to edit that out.
Yeah, we're not. Because if you give us more subscribers and more likes and then we
Yeah.
can afford it, then we edit it out.
Yeah,
So you do your job and we'll do ours.
yeah.
That
If
was
it's
so
annoying you, promote us.
Or we'll annoy you. Anyway, I think at the top of my head, I would want to be a penguin. Because I
That
think
sounds fun.
yeah, penguins sound like a very cool animal up in the snow and the ice, and I think no other animal. I mean, I know polar bears, but like they do hibernate. Penguins are kind of chill like
Yeah.
that. So I
Also,
wanna be a
penguins
penguin.
and polar bears are on different continents.
Yes.
Okay, just
Yeah.
want to check that.
Yeah, but they
there.
both are like they both share
Yeah.
the same habitat.
Yeah, they're basically
Yeah,
the same.
that's
Okay.
what I would be.
Favorite holiday?
So I know this isn't considered a holiday here, but my favorite festival is
Yeah.
Diwali.
Yes.
Like back home, you could see all the apartments with their lanterns
Yep.
lit up, with their candles lit up, and then we have fireworks. It's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
like a beautiful 3 or 4 days of just sweets and celebrating with your family and togetherness and beautiful, gorgeous Indian clothes.
Yeah, outside of living, in and around Columbus, I lived in Mason, Ohio, for a considerable part of my life, and very large Indian population there as well. So there's always stuff going on for Diwali, Festival of
Yeah.
Lights,
Yeah.
all of that.
But I guess my favorite, I don't know if Halloween is a holiday.
Yeah.
I love Halloween in the US. It's amazing. I love how everybody just like is the main character, and I
Yeah.
love the decorations. I love how creative you can be with it. I
Yeah.
love it.
I
Even
think,
into our Halloween episode, if you don't know what I'm talking about.
go listen. It was a great episode.
Yeah.
I think Halloween's my favorite too. I'll say,
Fist bump.
I'll put a little asterisk there. A great Christmas is better than a great Halloween.
I get that.
But the average Halloween is far better than the average Christmas.
I get that.
So that was like my internal conflict
That makes sense.
growing up, is like which was the better.
This is not a part of the list, Nathan, but would you much rather have a great Christmas or an average Halloween? As compared to an average Christmas and a great Halloween.
Like you would have one of each.
Yeah.
I would say, great Christmas and average Halloween, because it gets the best of. You get the great Christmas, which is better.
No, if you had to choose between like having a great Christmas or having an average Halloween,
Oh,
which one would you choose?
I'd say great Christmas, because also great Christmas in my mind means great presents, and
That's fair.
I want that presents.
You do.
Yeah.
I think I would choose great Christmas also.
Yeah.
Love the decorations, love the money,
Yeah,
love
like
the
if it's
presents.
like ultimate like New York City, but it's a perfect temperature. I'm just
Aw.
giving into.
You're just doing
I'm just gaslighting you to like it. Be like, oh yeah, Fifth Ave, Okay,
Thank you, Grandma. Open Scar does not see. I love how we're referencing all our episodes today.
right? Okay, is it my turn to ask or is
Yeah,
it
I
yours?
think
okay.
it is.
Favorite movie?
I don't believe I have a favorite movie. I have like a palette of favorite movies.
Sure.
Definitely Sex and the City.
That's a good one.
Yes, and I love. Oh my god, not Eat, Pray, Love. I don't know. I'm blanking. What's the one with this like Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone and they
La La
Crazy
Land?
Stupid Love.
Oh.
Oh my god, yes, I like Crazy Stupid Love. Actually, no, I don't like Crazy Stupid Love a lot. La La Land.
There
I
you
love
go.
La La Land. I love Sex and the City. I love Devil Wears Prada.
Never seen it.
I love It's Complicated.
Yeah.
These are my favorite movies so far. What about you, Nathan?
If you went multiple, I'll go multiple.
Yeah, of course.
Legally Blonde.
Of course.
For obvious reasons. A blonde kid going to law school likes Legally Blonde. Shocking, I know. And I also put The Fellowship of the Ring.
I've never heard of that movie.
Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Okay.
The first one in it. And just because, I forget why, the story of like my entire life is like one Thanksgiving I was sitting at a table with my uncles. And I forget what came to this, but they were telling me about Lord of the Rings. And they're like, oh yeah, like our mom, my grandma,
Yeah.
probably has like a DVD box set
Oh.
that you can watch tonight. And that entire night I watched all of them straight through. Like 9 hours
Wow.
straight through overnight. Fell in love with it. Came to find out like, oh, this summer or something, or like this year, the first Hobbit trilogy movie was coming out. And with those, they released a behind-the-scenes thing, and that behind-the-scenes is what made me go, I want to be, like, in film production, theater production, all that on a technical side.
Right.
And that's what got me into, and I did high school theater to act on that. And now, that's just kind of snowballed into where I am today. So I have to give that
Love
an
that.
honorable mention.
Love that. Okay. What's the last movie you saw?
I'm glad you could read that, because I couldn't. Last movie I saw, this past week, I watched Return to Oz,
Okay.
1986 Halloween movie, which is an unofficial sequel to the 1939 Wizard of Oz movie, and it is weird. If you've
Okay.
ever read, like, very accurate representation of the original books, and the original books are very creepy.
Okay.
So,
Never read
but-
them, but I'm nodding.
Sure. But very good recreation of that. What about you?
Sex and the City. I love now that the Sex and the City movies are on Netflix. I can watch them whenever I want. And you know, like, it's like a Sunday evening, I'm done with homework, I have like good dinner plans. I'll be like, yeah, let me just like watch something.
Yeah, like a little comfort movie.
And it'll be Sex and the City. I can watch it every week and I'll be more than happy.
I have to try read your handwriting. If you could be friends with any other celebrity, who would it be?
Emma Chamberlain. I love Emma Chamberlain. I think she's so relatable. She's the same age as us. She's so cool. She thinks like me.
Yeah.
We both have a lot of the same views. I think she and I would be total besties.
I think we've talked about this on the podcast.
We have.
You think she listened to our first episode or two?
Dude, she has so many episodes. What are the chances we mention her? The internet picks the words up Emma Chamberlain. They let her know. She listens to it. She's like, hey, parasocial is a good word.
Yeah.
Let me use it. Like, she has
Zero.
never done that. I'm telling you, Emma listened to our episode.
Well, my segue is, I'm hoping she listens to this episode. Everyone, if you're listening,
Go tag Emma.
Get this to Emma, and hope Sakshi is eagerly awaiting the DM of, hey, bestie.
I literally love Emma Chamberlain. She's my girl crush. I'm not even kidding.
You know, like, the type of friendships where, this episode's gonna go long for
That's
reference, but the type of episodes, or friendships, I mean, where it's just, you just walk up and start talking and you're friends,
Yeah.
I feel like that's how you imagine that going.
Yeah, she'll be like, hey, no, I heard your podcast. It's really nice. And I'll be like, thanks, Emma. And then she'll be like, yeah, I'm having some Emma Chamberlain coffee. Do you want some? And I'll be like, yeah. And then we just bond and
There
have
you
a
go.
good time. But I don't drink coffee, but I love her cups and everything she sells.
Sure.
So I'd be down.
I like how she stays on that hustle by inviting you to drink her own coffee.
Yes.
We respect the queen. I don't know. For mine, some of these are hard. Like, like not celebrity, like celebrity I would want to be friends with. I feel like there's so many that would be fun. I feel like Chris Evans would be interesting.
Yeah.
Just because all of like the big A-listers are like Tom Holland.
Yeah.
It's like, what is your life like? I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. And also, I just like find it funny being like, imagine you're like friends with like a Marvel star, but you're not famous.
Yeah.
Or you're not super famous. And
The connections.
yeah, that connection, yeah, it'd be fun.
That's, yeah, a lot. I think Nathan would have a few fan page accounts just of pictures of
Yeah,
him.
I would support my friends.
Oh my god, this is so absurd, which kind of links us to like my next question. I'll ask you and then I'll tell you.
Sure.
What's your least and most favorite social media platform? And Pinterest is not included in this.
Okay. Least, I would say Instagram.
Yes.
Because I fully stand by the idea that the algorithm has changed in the last few years and made it super hard for creators.
Yeah.
And also, I just don't like pictures. So it's hard to be a creator there.
Right.
But least favorite, I think, would have to go to Twitter.
You said least favorite was Instagram.
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Favorite social media. I'll go TikTok.
Okay.
Just because I think it's new enough that it's still
Yeah.
finding its footing. There's still creativity in it, where I feel like other more established social media platforms have lost it.
He simply says they've lost it.
They've lost it.
They've lost it.
What about you?
It's the same answer for me. My least favorite is Instagram.
Yeah.
I think it's become a beautiful platter for people to be fake and to post nonsense and
Yeah.
to steal content from other websites. Like it's almost become like this joke because you're taking all these pictures and like putting up all this
Yeah.
content which we know is not your life.
Instagram is
It's ruined lives.
It's a screen cap of a tweet
Yeah.
that copied a Tumblr post.
No, literally. Instagram has ruined lives. It has led to anxiety in our children. And our children, I mean Gen Z children, because we all claim each other.
Sure.
No, we don't.
Speak for yourself.
I take that back. I don't claim all Gen Z children, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We all sometimes feel like we all are in the same boat. So no,
Yeah.
I do not like Instagram. I love TikTok because I think, even though TikTok is kind of mainstream, like a lot of people use it, I think everybody uses it so uniquely. Like there's some therapists on there, there's some illustrators on there, there's like a variety of people on there, and I love how original it is. So yeah, TikTok's gotta be it for me.
All right. If you weren't in college right now, what would you be doing as a 21-year-old now?
I would be in an art residency program somewhere in Europe.
Confident, I like it.
I can see how you're like so amused that I have this answer like thought out ready to just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to learn art, sip some, no, I don't care about the wine part, but just be in such a cultural place amongst people and, just learn art, like just leisurely life.
Yeah.
What about you?
I really genuinely don't know.
Okay.
I think it's such a different path, especially like I'm going to grad school. Like that's such a different parallel universe me. I don't know what that me would be like.
Right. That makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
I think we're on page 2.
Love that. What's your favorite sport?
Favorite sport. I'll break this into. I'll be cheeky and give a longer answer. Favorite to watch: American football, collegiate, go Buckeyes, and Formula One. I'm literally I'm wearing my
one.
Max Verstappen Formula One 2022 World Champions.
Love that.
But I'm also wanting to get into cross country skiing,
Of course.
which yeah,
I think we can have one podcast episode just on Nathan and his ambitions.
Correct.
And we would still be a 45-minute episode.
no,
That-
we'd be longer.
That too with capping stuff. Yeah, if we actually let Nathan tell you,
Go.
it would be a 2-hour special.
Yeah. All right.
Easily.
What about you?
I like the way you gave your answer, so I'll give it the same way. My favorite sport to watch, okay, mine is a little more detailed. I love watching cricket because in India I grew up playing and watching cricket. I also love watching soccer. I love soccer. I'm so excited for the World Cup. If I were to play, I love playing badminton. I think it's a chill sport. It doesn't take a lot of effort, and I really I like the pace of it. And Yeah, those are the only two categories, right?
Yeah, that's all I
Yeah,
did.
okay. I also love F1 actually. I don't watch a lot of it, but if I had, like, I've watched some of it with my sibling.
Yeah, you'll sit down and be like, oh, sure, let's watch
Yeah, like, I
this.
can get into it. Like, and
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I want this driver to win. Okay. Next question.
Favorite school subject, pre-collegiate?
English. I loved English. I loved how much it helped expand my mind. Like,
I hated it.
No, I literally loved English. You know, when I was younger, I actually wanted to be an English teacher because
That tracks
no,
for you.
literally all the inspiring teachers in my life throughout school have been English teachers. I have had amazing English teachers who've again inspired me so much, who've helped me open up so much more as a person. Love English.
Sure. I hate English because it would always be like, do visual annotations. Annotations don't do anything for me. I hate annotations. I have never, under my own free will, annotated anything because that's not how my mind works.
That makes
So the
sense.
fact that they're like, read slowly and annotate completely breaks how I read things.
That makes
It would make it
sense.
obviously suck.
But do you hate the content or do you hate the techniques? Like,
I hate the techniques. I love Shakespeare.
Yeah,
I love
that's
The
what-
Great Gatsby, but the way they make you do it in the most mind-numbing way possible. At least in my experience. And they were great people, but yeah.
Right.
My favorite, probably unsurprising, history, social studies.
of course.
You know, oh no, make me read a Supreme Court case. Oh no. But yeah, I liked it. I was always good at.
Okay,
Yeah.
love that. Is it your turn?
I think it's your turn.
Okay. What's your least favorite class that you've taken at Ohio State?
Let's go ahead. We'll combine the next two. Least favorite and favorite.
most favorite, yeah.
Least favorite? I know what answer I want to say.
Just say it, Nathan.
No, I won't. I'll say my second least favorite was probably like intro statistics. Not because it was particularly hard, but it was just like peak COVID. So teachers weren't used to teaching, students weren't used to learning, so it just made that a bit hard, even if I do like statistics. And then most favorite class, shout out my professor from there, he knows who he is.
And hopefully he listens to us.
Oh, there's no way he does.
You should text him and be like, hey, prof, give a little shout out.
He wrote one of my letters of recommendation for law school, so I was talking with him fairly recently for that.
I
But
think this is the perfect time to market ourselves then. Do it.
there you go. But I took a Grimm Brothers class my freshman year. And it was like, the subject matter is not like the most crazy, but he was just such a good professor. Even though it was like an 8 a.m., but it was the most high energy class I've ever taken. It was great. How about you?
My least favorite class has been, I don't know what the name of the class is. It was 2321. It was an operations class which combined like operations and stats and supply chain, and it was unnecessarily difficult, and they made the syllabus unbearable. The content, the format was unbearable during
Sure.
COVID, given that I was in a different time zone.
Oh, yeah, that
Like,
would.
that was just not the vibe a little bit for me, and I just found the content kind of irrelevant. Like, I've taken other supply chain classes, but this one was just like, why am I taking such a difficult class when I really don't need it?
Sure. I also like to take a minute and interrupt and say, there's two types of people at Fisher, the business school here at OSU that we're in. People who only refer to classes by their course number,
Yeah.
and those of us who we have no clue what course numbers are. I've never memorized a course number.
I only know classes
Exactly.
by their numbers.
Exactly.
Like, I can literally tell you all the
Just
classes
call
at
it, like,
Fisher.
finance or real estate.
No, but it makes sense to say the numbers because it's easier, it's quicker, and it's easier to recall. It's like, hey, Nathan, how's 3500 going? Versus, hey, Nathan, how's Introduction to Business Law going?
Yeah, just say business law.
Nah, I think
Okay.
numbers are catchy.
Okay.
That's why I'm in Fisher. Anyway, my most favorite class is a tough one. I really like my first theater class that I took at OSU. It was sort of the reason why I'm doing a theater minor. It opened my eyes to acting, but also somehow it was kind of like there were so many acting lessons that you take away in life, like a lot of sayings that my professor said.
All
and
the
they've
world's
really
a stage, so it's better be an
He
actor.
used to. I mean, he still teaches me.
Yeah.
One of the things he said was uncross your arms, uncross your life. And it's more like when you're open to receiving things, you will receive things, sort of thing,
Yeah.
in life. So that was cool. Yeah.
All right.
Next question. Who is your favorite celebrity?
Oh, yeah. I've struggled reading that paper. Favorite celebrity, different than one I want to be friends with. Mm-hmm. Favorite celebrity.
What was
I think we've
that?
just concluded there's a ghost haunting this room is actually the answer. Oh, favorite celebrity, I'll actually do the same. Chris Evans.
Okay.
I really like Captain America.
I love that.
What about you?
Sarah Jessica Parker. I love Sex and the City. I love who she is as a person.
Hocus Pocus?
No, I've not seen it. Yes, because I didn't attend your movie night. Everybody knows now on this podcast. I love her grace, love how she's so human, and I just love the woman. She's gorgeous, inspiring, everything.
All right. Favorite theatrical production you will do seen or that you've listened to?
So I haven't seen a lot of theatrical productions. I've seen one, and I really liked it. It had Sarah Jessica Parker in it.
Wow, shocking.
And Matthew Broderick. They were beautiful together. I love them. It was a Plaza Suite. I actually loved. They were so playful with each other, and
Sure.
it was just cute. It was so nice.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine has to be Big Fish.
Okay.
I did it myself. It was a spring musical of my freshman year.
Yeah.
I saw it at Otterbein University when they did it. Mm-hmm. Great show. That I wrote my entrance essay to OSU about my experience in my spring musical freshman year of high school doing Big Fish.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Okay, what's favorite sport? Favorite game.
Favorite game. Okay.
What
Easy.
does favorite game stand for? I don't even know.
Oh, what we'll do? Like favorite video game or like
Oh,
board
favorite
game or
video
anything.
game. That's yes.
Yeah, board game, video game. For me, it has to be Team Fortress 2.
Okay.
No surprise to anyone who knows me there. What about you?
Papa's Pizza. When I was young, I love this memory. My brother, so this was a time when like we didn't have our own laptops.
Yeah.
And my mom, like, if she used to like go out for tasks or something, she'd be like, okay, yeah, you guys can have my laptops in summer vacation. And my brother and I would like take turns playing Papa's Pizzeria, and we were like committed to that
Yeah.
parlor, installing lights, delivering it on time. I love the Papa's franchise.
The Papa's franchise to business student pipeline is real. Or the one where you're the coffee shop owner. I forget the name of that one.
I don't remember a coffee shop one.
Okay, there was one where it was kind of similar where it's like you would
Okay.
like make the price of your coffee and you'd buy the ingredients and
Yeah.
you'd change the recipe.
Love
And yeah.
Papa's. Love Papa's. What about... Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
I
yours.
said Team of 2.
Okay, but what about your favorite board game?
Favorite board game, Clue.
I've never played
My
Clue.
family goes all out for Clue because we're a bunch of brainiacs who like to think we're smarter than everyone else. So, yeah, this room's just haunted.
I know what's happening in your building. Mine, okay, I have two.
Okay.
Real quick. I think I love playing Settlers of Catan.
Yeah.
I love the logical side, but then favorite game that I would just be down to play anytime, anywhere, Monopoly. Classic.
Sure, it's easy to hop in and everyone
Yeah.
has a rule. Okay, favorite food.
This is such a
I'm
difficult
gonna hold
question.
you. You have to say one. You cannot give multiple answers.
This is unfair, Nathan.
Tragic.
Favorite food? Okay. Italian. I love a good mushroom risotto. I would name an Indian dish, but I feel like most of our listeners wouldn't be able to like picture it, so I'm just gonna stick to Italian.
Sure.
Love risotto.
The universal risotto.
I love it. I make a very mean risotto.
I don't even know what my favorite overall food would be. Like, I think just like a good pizza.
That's so basic, Nathan.
I'm a
honestly.
basic person.
Okay, give us details. Thin crust, thick crust.
Oh, true New York style cheese pizza.
That's fair.
I have like a good person who goes to New York all the time. Air quote, all the time.
I know, what a diva.
Goes lots. I have my favorite pizza place in New York, Uncle Paul's Pizzeria. Mm-hmm. I love, good New York style, but not like dollar pizza, like good pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captures a city
Yeah.
in the flavor. Okay. Do you believe in astrology?
I believe it is a thing. I don't think it actually has any effect on people. Mm-hmm. I think if anything, I think it kind of does, but not because of anything magic. I think it does just because, the thing where it's like, I'm Nathan. I would like look like a Nathan, or like, oh, that's a very Evan behavior of
Yeah.
someone. I think that it's kind of that way, like, you just kind of like societally imposed
Yeah.
makes you that way,
Okay.
if that makes sense. What about you?
I agree with you. I feel like Leos, I
Yeah.
feel like we have certain things just because we are Leos. It's
Yeah.
inevitable. I have a few takes on this. I'm not tell all of them because this is not a parasocial relationship, and
Sure.
I want our members to know me, listeners. I do agree. Okay, like there's this one sun sign, and all the people I've met in the sun sign are just not it. Like
Sure.
that friendship, that just whatever the relationship was has always
Sure.
ended on a horrible note. So I do agree that all the people who come from the sun sign are just not meant for me.
Yeah.
I do agree that some features that we have can be explained by a sun sign. However, I don't agree that you should enter something or not enter something
Because of what it
because
says.
of it.
Yeah.
Like, if you really, and especially if you've developed something already. Like, if you really
Yeah.
like someone and you're like, oh, I really want to be best friends with this person, I
Yeah.
really want to date someone, and it's going well, but then you find out their sun sign, don't do that,
Yeah.
know? It's okay if you want to avoid, like me, I would avoid the sun sign and be like, yeah, this person's this, I don't want to interact. But if I've already gone that far and I'm like, then I don't want to discriminate. A
Sure.
lot of people call astrology birth month discrimination, which I guess is true.
Yeah,
if I'm
especially
being
if you're
honest.
taking it to the extreme.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Is my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll combine the next two as well. 'cause
Okay.
they kind of go hand. Do you believe in ghosts? And do you believe in aliens?
Recording in your apartment, yes, I do believe in ghosts.
You're like, I believe now.
Yeah, no, I don't think ghosts are like the typical, like they're faint and they come and
Yeah.
haunt you. But I
They go,
definitely,
"Ooh."
yeah, I definitely do believe that there can be ill energies in a place.
Sure.
I'm not sure if you would call it a ghost. I definitely believe in aliens. And okay,
Do
honestly,
you believe aliens like far out in the galaxy aliens, or do you think like little gray aliens abducting people?
no, see, I don't believe in the abduction and nonsense because honestly, I think humans are very inferior to any other life that's out there, if I'm being honest. Like, they're much smarter than us. This is what
Yeah.
I believe. I think aliens, like the term, has a negative connotation, which I don't think
Yeah.
it should, because just because something else exists out there doesn't mean it needs
Yeah.
to be negative. But I definitely do believe that there are life forms that do not exist on Earth and exist elsewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I'll do no to ghosts and a yes to aliens, but in a similar way. I don't think they've been to Earth,
Yeah.
but I think they're out there. And my personal solution to is it the Fermi paradox of why we haven't found the aliens is because it's just so big
Yeah.
of a universe. Like an ant in the middle of the analogy I use, an ant in the middle of the Brazilian rainforest in the Amazon has no knowledge of New York City.
She should.
New York City is such a bright, shining, beacon on a hill, right? It's such a big thing, but you have no knowledge of it as an ant in the Amazon. I
That's
think
true.
we are the celestial ant in the Amazon. Star Wars could be real.
Yeah.
Star Wars could be taking place in the Milky Way.
Yeah.
But we just happen to be in like the most like random part of
Yeah,
that
that makes
we
sense.
can't communicate with all of that.
I love how fast we're speaking.
Well, we gotta get through the questions.
Okay. What's your favorite animal?
I'll go koala.
Aw.
No, red panda. Red panda.
Aww. I've
This-
actually seen red pandas.
Yeah,
in
we
real
have
life.
them at the Columbus Zoo.
No, I've seen them elsewhere, but yes, I've seen
Okay,
them.
but yeah, no, they're just so adorable. And when
Cute.
they stand up on their hind legs, mwah, so adorable.
I've never seen Nathan have that expression for anything, including his own ambitions, so he really likes red pandas.
I love red pandas.
I love jaguars. Oh,
Sure.
gorgeous. No, not jaguars. I often get confused between jaguars and black leopards.
They're basically the same.
Yeah,
thing.
I love them.
Okay.
I think they're so.
The
There's something
sleek-
about their speed and their sleekness. Okay.
Okay,
I'll
my
just
turn.
ask this question anyway. Sorry.
Fine.
What's your favorite dessert?
Mine is obscure, but it's a family tradition.
Okay.
Persimmon pudding.
What is that?
Persimmons are a small crabapple-sized fruit
Okay.
native to the Carolinas and like southern Illinois and Indiana.
Uh-huh.
And my family comes from southern Illinois, Indiana.
Uh-huh.
And you make like it into kind of like a cobbler kind of, or like trying to figure out like a mushy, but like candy like sweet dessert type deal.
Okay.
It's very good in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you?
I love a good tiramisu. So tasty.
So fancy of
So
you.
I love it. And I don't drink coffee, but I love tiramisus. Okay.
Okay. Heavy hitting question. What's one thought that keeps you up at night?
The fact that I'm gonna start an adult life pretty soon and that mostly everything will be my choice.
Yeah.
Like it just
You'll have money to do like whatever you
yeah,
want,
like
but now
if
you
I
have to do it.
yeah, like if I want chocolate for breakfast,
Yeah.
I cannot. I mean, I can still have it now, but it just seems like adulthood and having a job is like a door to a new portal
Yeah.
where you don't feel bad about
Like,
having
if
those
you have
choices.
adult money, you could in theory be like, I could just like take Friday off and like go to Disney World for the weekend. Would it be smart to do? No, but you could, and that would be weird.
Yeah. What about you, Nathan?
Nothing. I'm a sleepy boy.
Yeah.
That's the thing
No,
about
but
me.
I don't think about this stuff. But like, if there was something that would like, it's okay if you think
Sure.
this in the daytime too, but just something that really keeps you up. You know, just makes you
I
alert.
genuinely don't think anything does. I try. I've worked for many years. Nothing. No.
You sound like a 50-year-old dad. What
Yeah.
do you mean you've worked
No,
for many
I
years?
am Marcus Aurelius reincarnate. And, like, genuinely nothing stresses me out, like, long term.
So what he's saying is not that he's cool, but he's just stressed so much
I
that
have transcended
yeah,
it.
he's
Yes.
transcended it. Like now things don't get to him.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly it.
Would you rather dress formal for a day or like a sweatpants lazy day?
Formal. This
Same.
is easy. You
Same.
know, I was in sweatpants on, like, Thursday, and it felt weird.
Nathan felt so guilty about it. He
I'm literally
texted
wearing
me.
collared shirt and khakis, and that's, like, normal wear for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, "Is it okay to be in sweats?" And I'm like, "Yes, Nathan, you just got done with a lot of shit. Like, it's completely fine to have a sweatpants day." I love formal wear. I'm here for all the compliments.
Yeah. And also, like a good black, like, suit, like a white tie tuxedo look.
Yeah.
Like, the satin glittering in the lights. Mwah, so good.
I think you could write a storybook about like formal wear. Use all these adjectives, and then in the end, the plot twist is that it was not about a charismatic couple. It was about clothes and formal wear.
There you go. That
You're
would be
way with words.
Thank
Okay, next question.
nature person or city person. This will be easy for both of us. Count
I'm
three.
a city person.
Oh, I was gonna do count
I'm
three.
sorry.
But yeah, no, say person.
Yeah.
If you didn't
Yeah.
get it from us, talk about New York. Say every other word.
Okay, next question. Flights or road trips?
Flights. I love
Same.
flying. I love airports. I want to get my own pilot's license so I can do it my own and do it for like every trip. And yeah, airports are so fun.
Fun fact, my Common App essay was entirely on my love for airports.
Really?
I love air. I used to. Now
yeah,
I
and
don't.
because you fly around the world by nature of having to travel between
Yeah.
India and America, you get London Heathrow.
There's a lot of roads.
Sure, but like Dubai, I know you love Dubai.
Yeah, I love Dubai. Yeah,
their
the transit.
A380 terminal with all the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many
Iconic.
kisses for so many things today, Nathan.
I'm so passionate.
I
for
love
Okay,
that.
East Coast or West Coast?
I'm laughing at how obvious these questions are. I'm an East Coast gal, through and through.
I think I'm an East Coast. As much as I liked visiting LA, I got told I have a personality for DC yesterday.
That's
And
I consider DC
correct,
East
but
Coast.
I'm a little insulted. Oh yeah, no,
Why?
DC's East Coast.
Yeah.
But just like DC personality is like very like prim, proper, back straight suit, very ambitious to a fault. It's like, hey, you're right, but you didn't have to say it.
Nathan does not like to be labeled, does not like to be boxed.
No, I'm
Yeah.
a free spirit.
Okay, next question. Winter fashion or summer fashion?
Easy, winter.
I disagree.
Or I'll be cheeky and say fall fashion. 'Cause
No,
that's- fine,
it's winter
fine.
fashion or summer fashion.
Fine, if I have to stick to one, winter. Because you can do the layers. Summer, you're just in as few clothing as possible, and you can't be fashionable.
I think summer fashion, if done the right way, can look amazing. I think winter fashion, the issue for me is that layers don't always flatter everybody the same way. And like, it's kind
Not with
of
that
annoying.
attitude.
Shut up. I think it's annoying because when you go to someone's house, you need to take out like 4 layers of clothes. Like, you need to have a courtroom to throw a party. Like, nah, bruh. I'm just trying to head in with my shorts and my tank top and have a
You're
good
just in it for ease of partying.
Very Leo fashion.
Alright. New York Fashion Week or Met Gala, which would you attend? Audience, guess which one of us wrote this question?
I feel like that's not an easy answer though, because
It's clearly you, I would hope.
I think it would be you, because you love the Met Gala.
Not that much.
I don't love the Met Gala as
Okay.
much as you do.
So would you do New York Fashion Week then?
No, I would do the Met Gala. I think
I would...
I'm more of like, I want to do one night of a lot of fun rather than. Listen, I like fashion, but I think during fashion shows, like, you don't get to talk to people.
Yeah.
I don't really care about seeing people strut down a runway as much as I care about probably standing with Emma, my bestie, and asking people about, the random things.
I would do Met Gala because I feel like the difference is New York Fashion Week we would likely be attending and watching versus if we went to the Met Gala.
We were being watched.
We were being watched. Like, I would rather have do the super extravagant
Yeah.
outfit for that.
Yeah.
All right.
And then our mega question is, what has been your favorite The Lens podcast episode so far?
This one's been fun, but the answer's still easy for me. Halloween.
Really?
I think it will be hard. I think it will be easy to top it in terms of production quality. Because let's be honest, we're still not that great. But
Hey, don't say that.
I just love Halloween so much that I think it'll be hard to beat that special, that spooky, scary
But
special.
you like it because of the holiday.
I liked it. Like I liked it the holiday. I liked the content. It just was so easy to get through and was so much fun to listen to.
Right.
I think it was my favorite. How about you?
I really like this one, if I'm being honest.
This
But,
has gone well.
yeah, if there was a second one, it would be birthdays. I think,
You were passionate about birthdays.
yeah, I was so passionate. We were laughing. It felt
We were very laughing
No,
on that
literally.
one. That would be a close second.
Yeah,
guess.
I love birthdays. It felt very natural. Like, it felt
Yeah.
like something you and I actually... Like, we have
Yeah.
birthdays too, Like, yeah.
We
it
do
just-
have birthdays. Yeah.
That's why it's the Lens podcast. And on that note, thank you for tuning in.
Yes,
Now
thank
you know
you.
me and Nathan better. Tell us what you think. Tell us okay, Nathan, if you had one question to ask our listeners, what would you ask? From all the questions we asked each other today.
From all the I asked them one of the questions that we were asked.
Yes.
I would the last one. What was their favorite episode? What was their favorite segment even
Love that.
we did?
Nathan's thinking from a Lens lens, which
Yeah.
is perfect.
I'm always on that marketing grind.
And I'm thinking on this is not a parasocial relationship, so I'm gonna think of something else. I think one question that I would ask our listeners is, if they weren't in college, what would they be doing right now?
That
It's
was a
really
good one.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a hard to think through one. But yeah, let us know.
Tell us what you think. Interact with us. Listen to us. And yeah, until next time.
Bye!